I'm Greg Payne from One World Sports, and I'm here at the Quinnipiac University gym. And I see you NBA fans, I'm representing your boys from overseas, from the CBA. And I'm about to break down the top 5 CBA moments of the 2015 playoffs. Let's go, baby. The members of the Whitney Avenue Church of Christ take much pride in helping out those in their local and global communities. But the question is it something that's naturally within us or something that we need to identify through religion? Behind me here is the Quinnipiac University Rec Center, where most of the intramural basketball playoff games are held. Students ranging from freshmen to senior students come out here to fight for what is this shirt. This may look like a small prize and not have that much value, but indeed it does. Many people have fought for this shirt, and few have deserved the chance to actually wear it. After taking a huge blow to the face Friday night, Russell Westbrook is set to make a return today as the Thunder face the Philadelphia 76ers. Can painkillers be the gateway drug to more dangerous drugs, such as heroin? One of the things that the city of New Haven has been trying to do is implement canals such as this Farmington Canal that connects Hamden and New Haven together. This allows bikers to be able to travel and commute without the stress of vehicles and the dangers that are often caused by vehicles. Look out, UConn women's basketball Huskies. There's a cat stealing the basketball spotlight in Connecticut. New Haven has encouraged cars to share the roads with cyclists. Since cycling is a cheaper alternative way of transportation, many residents have converted. But is there enough room for two on the busy streets of New Haven?
As a college student, a vehicle isn't really an option for me cost-wise. So a bike helps me to get around classes, particularly I have classes right after each other, so basically I use it to get from one end of the campus to the other.
The U.S. is well behind in cycling transportation compared to other areas around the world. The overall U.S. rate of trips from cycling is 0.53% compared to Copenhagen's 40%. One of the things that the city of New Haven has been trying to do is implement canals such as this Farmington Canal that connects Hamden and New Haven together. This allows bikers to be able to travel and commute without the stress of vehicles and the dangers that are often caused by vehicles.
That's a great thing. They have that in southern Jersey, in Summers Point. Down there they have big bike paths on the east side of the road. I think it's great, man. Make it safe.
Because New Haven is super bikeable, since there are so many bikes, the cars are used to sort of paying attention, which isn't as common in a lot of other cities. I feel like it's a very safe and very viable option.
Always slow down for non-powered vehicles. I get over. If we're going staggered, then as a bike owner and rider for many years and knowing bike etiquette, the back bike moves over so that you go in a straight line until you're by the bicycle, and then you get back over into your staggered position.
I mean, the cars are especially around campus, particularly pay attention. Though when I'm usually biking, it's sort of there's students all over anyway, so the cars are sort of not exactly don't really have the right of way and are paying attention.
I'm Gregory Payne, QU News. I'm Greg Payne from One World Sports, and I'm here at the Quinnipiac University gym. And I see you NBA fans, I'm representing your boys from overseas, from the CBA. And I'm about to break down the top 5 CBA moments of the 2015 playoffs. Let's go, baby. We start off with Liaoning's Lester Hudson in Game 2 of the series against Guangzhou, as Hudson brings the ball up on the break, hesitates to the rim, and crosses back over, leaving defender Wei Lu searching for his ankles. We head to Game 1 between Beijing and Guangdong, where forward Zhen Li teaches Shipeng Wang, if you reach, he will be sure to teach, as he spins around Wang and uses the beautiful up and under move to get past Yi Jinlin. We stay in Beijing for Game 2 against Guangdong, where Beijing guard Yu Sun reads the passing lane and steals a lazy pass and finishes the playoff with a powerful two-handed power slam. Return to Liaoning's Game 1 series against Qingdao, as Liaoning's guard Alun Gun drives and dishes off a no-look pass to the cutting big man Duan Han, who ferociously dunks through the contact, saying, "You're gonna have to foul me harder than that, young man." And the number 1 play goes to, you guessed it, Beijing in the semifinals versus Guangdong. We picked it up first with a difficult, cold-blooded turnaround three-point shot by Beijing guard Stefan Marbury to bring the game to overtime. Then as the clock winds down in OT, Marbury takes a step-back three, which comes up short, but center Yang Shizhu skies in for the tip as time expires to give Beijing the win and their ticket into the CBA finals. Well, CBA fans, that wraps up your top 5 moments of the 2015 playoffs. We look forward to seeing you next season. Behaviors of helping others influenced by religious or natural morals? I hit the pews with Tom Holmes, a preacher at the Whitney Ave Church of Christ.
The church is an outcropping of our society, which has been given a commission to care for one another. And by caring for one another, it doesn't just mean in a spiritual sense, but even also in the sense of if you see your brother hungry, you feed him. The scripture says if you see him thirsty, you give him drink. If you see that he needs clothing, you give him clothing.
In a journal Sociology of Religion, an article was published called The Link Between Religion and Helping Others, where 88 people were interviewed, and 27.3% of the interviewees made a connection with their religion and helping others.
So there's whatever needs we might see in the community that we need to reach out to and fulfill, we strive to do that. And we've helped individuals with food baskets all the way from Meriden all the way down to West Haven.
The members of the Whitney Avenue Church of Christ take much pride in helping out those in their local and global communities. But the question is it something that's naturally within us or something that we need to identify through religion?
And I think actually it's more of a human tendency to want to take care of what you think of as yours. So if you feel like you belong to a community, then you're going to be more apt to try to take care of it and do things for it.
Oddly enough, the time I felt the most like that, like empowered, like I'm here to help, lucky you, I'm here, was when I was in Scientology, which has the whole God thing, they don't even talk about that.
It can go both ways. They've learned from parents as they were growing up, or maybe they didn't. And they change as they get older and they recognize the importance of giving to others, whether it's through the scriptures or through the influence of someone else.
We helped at soup kitchens, things like that, just to volunteer to help out. It was a humbling experience.
I'm Gregory Payne, QU News. Yes, it's that time of year when the intensity kicks up a notch with the intramural basketball playoffs. If you haven't experienced an intramural playoff, then you're truly missing out.
It's a time of year. It's actually it's a lot of fun. When going in high school, some of us weren't as talented as other people. It's always a different experience to have an intramural playoff. It's an opportunity to feel part of a team. You build a brotherhood with your teammates, so it's always fun to go through it with your brothers. And if you come out successful, there's no better feeling than that. But if you lose, there's no better feeling than losing with the people you love.
There's many approaches you could take to intramural sports, but many people just use it for time to interact with their friends on a competitive level.
Intramurals are just a lot of fun. Play with your friends, be competitive, act like we know what we're doing, and it's just a good way to get some competitive edge out, try to beat some other guys that are your buddies and stuff, so it's fun.
Some people take intramural sports a lot more serious.
It's the last time to play. It's win or lose. Go home,
Behind me here is the Quinnipiac University Rec Center, where most of the intramural basketball playoff games are held. Students ranging from freshmen to senior students come out here to fight for what is this shirt. This may look like a small prize and not have that much value, but indeed it does. Many people have fought for this shirt, and few have deserved the chance to actually wear it. I'm Gregory Payne from QNN News.